The 5 most important skills of tomorrow. The world of work is changing faster and more drastically than at any other time in recent history. According to research from the World Economic Forum, 35% of the skills necessary to thrive in a job today will be different 5 years from now. How can we prepare for a workplace of the future if we're not quite sure what it will look like? What skills or expertise should young people focus on acquiring today if they want to succeed tomorrow? With tech advancements, there won't be a shortage of jobs, but if we don't take the right steps, there will be a shortage of skilled talent to take these jobs. The deal is that no matter how much the world of work changes, some skills will continue to remain highly relevant and important. The most constructive discussion is not whether there will or won't be changes, but what we should do to ensure the best, most inclusive outcomes. So in today's video, we share with you the 5 most important skills of tomorrow, according to global leaders. If you're new to After School Africa, you are welcome. Consider subscribing to this channel to continue exploring opportunities. 1. Soft skills. According to Esteban Bullrich, former Minister of Education, Argentina, a child today can expect to change jobs at least 7 times over the course of their lives, and 5 of those jobs don't exist yet. To better understand the skills needed in these jobs of the future, Argentina conducted a countrywide survey of almost 900 companies. The results confirmed that soft skills, such as teamwork, knowledge of digital tools, and understanding of rules and regulations, responsibility and commitment are the most relevant for the future. To teach children these skills, future-centric countries have begun to revolutionize their education curriculum to ensure they're being taught across all subjects. Some have introduced innovative classes like coding and entrepreneurship. As a young adult, you need to continue developing these soft skills through training programs and self-education. We have long passed the era where you have to rely on what you learned in school. You must continue learning. 2. Data literacy with a strong dose of empathy. Data is one of the driving forces of the 4th Industrial Revolution, but sometimes when we perceive the world through data-driven models, it can become harder to see the humanity behind the numbers. Thus, technology has the potential to erode our sense of empathy. The great challenge of the next 10 years for corporations and institutions will be to rebuild the empathy that we've lost. Companies will be looking for leaders who are able to help them do that. People with a trio of technical, linguistic, and mathematical skills who can make sense of the torrents of information that will continue to emerge. This will require a new kind of data literacy, which will be in short supply and therefore one of the most important skills of tomorrow. 3. Skills that computers will never master, and great teachers to teach them. The 4th Industrial Revolution will mean that over the next few years, a third of the skills the economy needs will change due to automation. It is then impossible to predict which hard skills young people in today's classrooms will need for jobs they will enter in 15 years' time. Who could have conceived 2 decades ago that there will be a whole new industry in search engine optimization or social media management and marketing? The jobs that even artificial intelligence can't replace will be those that require strong human character traits. Workers will need empathy, the ability to persuade and to work well with others. They will need a positive attitude, the ability to relearn, go back to study, and adapt to new situations as old skills become obsolete. Thriving in this uncertain world where careers can change every few years will also require resilience. These soft skills are hard to teach, and as much as mathematics or science will demand more versatile teachers. 4. Transferable skills like critical thinking. The world of work is changing, and if we are to keep up, we must focus on learning new skills. One of the most important skills for the workforce of the future will be critical thinking. Given how much noise there is in the digital age, individuals must be able to sieve through huge volumes of data to establish which information is most relevant, and to make quick decisions based on this. Adaptability will be another crucial skill. The challenge organizations face are more complex than in the past, so specializations will no longer be enough to solve key problems. We will instead need to develop skills that will allow us to navigate and find comfort in ambiguity. A person's capacity to apply concepts, ideas, and problem-solving techniques across different sectors will determine whether or not they will thrive in the future workplace. If all this is to happen, the way we learn must also change. Today's classroom needs to focus more on teaching leadership, flexibility, and teamwork instead of timetables. 5. An entrepreneurial spirit and the skill to know how to apply it. you'll often find the most entrepreneurial people among the poorest regions. Everyone seems to be selling something, although this is often driven more by necessity than choice. It's a survival skill, but this entrepreneurial spirit could be the key to pulling people out of poverty. With this entrepreneurial spirit, access to capital, and equipped with the needed skill to grow their business, these people experience drastic increase in income. The entrepreneurial skill will be the defining one in the future. Also, in the workplace, it is not enough to be innovative or collaborative. It's also about knowing when to apply each of them and how they can be used in a business context. Organizations are already looking out for candidates with entrepreneurial traits. The future belongs to this innovative and creative people. The future is already here. The world is changing fast. Don't wait until you're caught up with the wave. Start today to develop the skills of tomorrow. Here's a question for you. What are you doing to ensure you will remain relevant in the workplace of the next 10 years? Do you believe you're on the right path? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Also thumb up and share this video with your friends. If you're yet to subscribe to After School Africa, now is a good time to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, your success matters.